Today we're going to be learning on how to release our hips and how to strengthen them. We spend a lot of our day sitting down, driving, and our hips are very tight and in a set position. So we're going to go ahead and learn how to reset them. The first thing to do, it would be to actually release the hip flexors. So the muscle that attaches from your spine all the way to your hip that keeps this motion or this position. So we're gonna go ahead and find it. It's about maybe an inch away from your belly button, in between that hip bone and your belly button. So right about there. And if we're releasing this left side, then we're gonna go ahead and angle the kettlebell. We're gonna be using a kettlebell for this. If you don't have a kettlebell, I'll give you options. But here's how you do it. So we're gonna lay down on the floor, angle the kettlebell as such. We're gonna put it right about an inch away from that belly button, in between the hip and the belly button. The other leg is out to support our weight, and we're gonna be here on our elbows. So we want to make sure that we're actually setting all or most of our weight on it, and breathe through it. Inhale, and as you exhale, you're gonna feel how deeper you go into that release, because it's very deep inside. Don't hold your breath. Holding your breath is just gonna make it worse. We want to make sure that as we breathe out, we melt onto that handle of the kettlebell. We want to make sure we stay here for about 1.5 minutes to maybe 3 minutes. Eventually you're going to start feeling some heat dissipating from not just the front area, but from your back as well. So big deep breath in and exhale. Once you finish one side, you're going to go ahead and move on to the other side. If you don't have a kettlebell, it's suggested that you use lacrosse balls. You can put two together and put them inside a sock, tie them up, so they're nice and sturdy, and you're gonna position them like this, like a mat or a towel, so they can stay put and they don't roll on you. And then the top ball is the one that is gonna go ahead and dig into that hip flexor. So just like this. If you don't have lacrosse balls, then baseballs or even tennis balls will work. We want something that is not going to be too soft, because we want to make sure that they're rigid enough to dig into that hip flexor. And last but not least, we have their Hypervolt Theragon. They have different attachments, although I do not suggest you actually turn it on and dig into it. Just off and press it against a wall or something, or even laying down and have somebody else help you push it down into that hip flexor. It's better if you actually lay on top of it, because you can tell how much weight to put on it rather than somebody else pressing against it. Once you have done that on both sides, you're gonna start feeling a little better, and then the next exercises will come.